Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Justice League Unlimited, issue number 42. Now, as you know, Justice League Unlimited also had a comic book series that was meant to take place in its own continuity away from the TV series. And this one is meant to feature a totally different version of the Royal Flush Gang with totally different characters. And the story starts off how the former queen of the Royal Flush Gang is being let out of prison, and the warden's saying, "Hey, keys, a wristwatch, a hairbrush, a wallet with 52 cash," and of course, even giving her back her playing cards. And we kind of see how Wonder Woman hopes that Queen will turn out fine. And we see that she returns back to her hometown of Suicide Slums, saying, "Home again, home again." Maybe she's right. She is Wonder Woman after all. Maybe I can make something of my life. Boy, the whole neighborhood hasn't changed too much. It's still good old Suicide Slum. And we see how former members of the Royal Flush Gang welcome her back, and even talking about a big school that they plan to do with one of their benefactors wanting to sort of destroy a video game arcade and sort of make money off it, and even offers to kind of get her to join. But of course, the former queen refuses, and we see them saying, "Well, that didn't work. I told you we shouldn't hit her with this on the first day. Yeah, got her in there." King, and we kind of see how they decided to kind of still go along the plan. And we kind of see how the former queen owner tries to persuade everyone to help kind of pay money to help build a sort of new area in Suicide Slums. And of course, we see how Louise is impressed with Una's responsibilities in that. And of course, this is also where we kind of see how John Stewart is a little cautious of the former queen. And keep in mind that after everything that she's done, and keep in mind that if you've had history with the law or criminal histories, no one is exactly going to forgive you. And we do kind of see how Diana is quick to call John out on his behaviour, despite his good intentions. And we kind of see how even the former queen complains about what Green Lantern did. And we see how Ace says, "Well, you could certainly help them do a couple of grand. At least have plenty left over to treat yourself to a lot of nice things." And we kind of see how, turns out how that she doesn't really want to do any criminal things. And we see how she returns back to her apartment to heat up soup. And we see how Diana wants to make sure that she's not doing anything stupid or dumb. And this is kind of like where we do see her reaching her breaking point. And we see how Green Lantern and even Wonder Woman are talking, and you can kind of tell John knows full well that she's going to slip up sooner or later. It's just going to be a bit of a push. And we see how she gets word that their benefactor is on TV, known as Fox Stockland, who still plans to build their casino, but also as well more arcade games than that, which they find out that they're not going to want them anymore, so still decide to do the job. And we see how they trash the arcade place to get back at their former person, and we see how Queen sees it's Fox and tries to attack him, and we kind of see how she gives him her demands, and we see King saying, "You see? Where's she? No, what the heck is..." And we see them get blasted by Green Lantern and the others, who manages to round them up and slowly defeat them. And of course, after Green Lantern helps take them down, we kind of see how Diana sees that Queen is giving Fox demands about what to do with the sort of plot of land and other areas. And after this, we do see how John and Diana point out their views on the Queen. Despite John's good intentions, well, Diana still remains hopeful. And the story ends with the Queen going back to prison, and her now knowing that her demands have been met, and her saying, huh, call my bluff then, good deal. And yeah, this is the story. So I think issue 52 is definitely not that bad. Again, you can tell that, yeah, sometimes when you get out of prison, no one is exactly gonna forgive you like Green Lantern, or gonna be cautious about you. Or there are gonna be people who will give you a chance, despite your good intentions to improve. So I think this story still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.